Yes, hello Nigerians. I greet you all. You can see what is going on in this country right now. Nigeria is passing through a very difficult situation. You also know that Nigeria has economic issues to the extent that the poor are finding it difficult to have food on their table. And there is also this issue of the redesign of naira currency, which the process is actually disturbing a lot of people because they now have to transact at a very high charge. That is the charge for transfer of money through the POS is now very high to the point that even if you want to withdraw 10,000 naira from POS, they can charge you up to 4,000 naira. It looks as if that you are now sharing your money with the POS. And in one way, you cannot really blame the POS operators because they find it difficult to get cash from the bank because of the new policy of the Federal Bank of Nigeria that you can now withdraw as an individual minimum of 20,000. So these POS operators are designing or just various means to be able to withdraw more. And then when they now suffer to withdraw this money from the bank, when they come back, they now charge individuals very high to be able to do transaction with them. So this problem has compounded, and it was on 25th of February 2023 that the Nigerian Federal Republic of Nigeria embarked on a general election, which the result is not yet announced as I'm talking to you right now. Um, there is a problem. The Nigerians are really not happy with the outcome of this general election. Their unhappiness stems at the fact that the INEC chairman made a promise to the whole world, the international observer, and to Nigerians that they are going to use a system called the BVAS. And from what he explained to Nigerians on Wednesday, prior to the election date, he told us that the presiding officers, after the conduct of the election at various polling units, would transmit this result to the INEC portal so that the Nigerians would see. He also made us understand that the raw results of this election will not be transmitted to the INEC portal. He gave us reason that the reason is that to avoid hackers from hacking into the system and then changing figures, so that it is better that the presiding officers to upload the results as a picture so that everybody will now see the results at the comfort of their homes, and then from there people can now say, okay, let me calculate, let me pick the results for the president, and then calculate, let me pick the result for the senate and calculate, and whatever I get supposed to tally with what the INEC is telling us. So but at the end of the day, INEC failed to upload this result. The presiding officers found it very difficult to upload the result because they keep telling people that they didn't give them the card. As a result, there is network issue. So they could not transmit this result to the INEC portal as the INEC chairman promised Nigerians. And Nigerians were looking at the INEC portal to be able to find the results of the election, and they could not see it. Lo and behold, what we now found out is that INEC has started announcing the results of the general election to the amazement of Nigerians. And Nigerians are wondering and asking questions. What is going on? The promise you made to us, you didn't fulfill it. And that is why the PDP left the National Collation Center, Abuja, where this election is being announced. They said that they are not part of this very election because the INEC failed to show us the result, you know, from the INEC portal. Likewise, the Labour Party left the National Collation Center, giving the same reason that what they got, the figure they got in various polling units is not what is being announced. So they left the National Collation Center and went out. So these two political parties are the big wigs. They are the big political parties in Nigeria. They left. So people are now asking, would INEC continue to announce this result? Okay, would he finally tell us who is going to be the president from these figures he has? Because Nigerians, from what I have found out, Nigerians are not accepting this at the outcome of this election. And I don't know, there are going to be protests from what I'm seeing. There are going to be protests everywhere because if ever the INEC chairman announces the president and various political party, there will be problem because people will not accept that. So why did INEC fail to upload this result to the INEC portal institute? Why did they fail? And is it that there is no network? Because people were browsing, people were searching for information from the INEC portal throughout that day to find out what has INEC uploaded, which results has INEC uploaded, but they could not see anything. Even as I'm talking to you, the request from the PDP is that let the INEC display the INEC portal. Let the presiding officers look at this result and see and attest or confirm if this result that is displayed in INEC or INEC server is what they got from their various polling units. But he was not listening to. That is Dino Malai. He was not listening to, and as a result, he walked out from the National Collation Center. The Labour Party also followed suit. So Nigerians are worried. Nigerians are not really happy with what is going on, and there are so many places where there are violence. Like in Lagos, where a lot of people were disenfranchised. People told them that if you are not voting for a particular political party, you are not, going to be allowed to come into these premises to vote. So you have to first of all make sure that you are voting for that very particular party before you are allowed to enter into the premises. So that is a very big problem because you have disenfranchised a lot of people, stopping them from exercising their civic right. That is very, very bad. And this election is observed by international observers, and they are telling Nigerians that this election is not credible. You know, Obasanjo has written a letter to the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria and to the INEC chairman that because there is no uh, result in the device, there is no credible election. There is no result in the INEC server. There is no credible election. So Nigerians are not going to take any election that is not credible. So that they're supposed to ratify this as soon as possible so that Nigeria will now see the result and then accept it. It is so that no election could be 100% efficient, no 100% credible, but at least to a particular extent, the result should be acceptable in a way. So the three major contenders, the APC, who is being championed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the LP is being championed by Peter Obi, and the PDP who is being championed by Atiku Abubakar. The results from the INEC is coming out, and they said today they start by 11 o'clock to continue to announce their results. So, but Nigerians have lost interest in what is going on. Nigerians have lost interest. Nigerians are agitating for INEC to ratify this result they are announcing, and this has to be done as soon as possible so that Nigerians will now have a belief, in what INEC is doing.
Yes, the thing he's doing is wrong because we are seeing the results here and not the results we had at the polling unit. And he needs to stop what he's doing because he's now entering everything into the master sheet from the beavers. Yes. Gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ṣe yìí sí ó ti wà invalid already. Now lórí beavers and then gbogbo result tó enter sí láti bàtà ká tó wá síbi àti ṣe now.
Just 2 units láti ṣe ń gbà yẹn.
Yes, then wọ́n wá bí sí gbogbo result tó enter bí it's not what happened at the polling units. Kò lọ ẹja tiẹ̀ ṣe báyìí ẹja lo beavers. Yeah, ẹja lo beavers. No, but it's the truth. Òótọ́ ló ń sọ because ó ti change result. Ó ti change result. Ẹ wò náà ó ti change result. Gbogbo ẹ̀ a ti ń wò pé gbogbo kíní yìí sì irọ́ ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀ irọ́ ni. Yes, we do.
Bring it out and compare it with what is on the ground.
It doesn't matter. The beavers has the result. Let's go and get the beavers. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni nǹkan tó ṣe é sì nǹkan tó ṣe é sì kò lọ. Nǹkan tó ṣe é sì ò lọ kò lọ. What he's doing now is not correct. He's entering manual results and it's not what we did at the polling units.
Let him stop first.
They are entering manual results and it's not what we did at the polling units. And he's entering it into the master sheets. And he's doing it from look at all the TPEX that are in C. And they expect us to keep quiet about it. We told him to get the beavers machine. Let's start entering from the beavers, which is what we started doing from the other polling units. He says no. But look at all the TPEX we are seeing every.
This is what we are doing. Is being determined to do it at all costs. Fight for it, grab it, snatch it,
Yes, sir.
and run with it.
Yes, sir. Jagaban. Jagaban. Yes,